Oh, gamers. Oh, gamers. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Mobile game of the year every year. What am I on? Drugs? Probably. It's some multiverse. Okay. So I gotta remember not to do any weeklies. Because, new update tomorrow night. Let's go! Hyped, just pretty hyped. Pretty hyped. And I think I might, I know I shouldn't, but I think I might make some polls. Because the 4 stars are goated. So I might pull on Nahida's banner, to be honest. Maybe we'll get C1, maybe not. I don't know, we got Primos to spare though, so I'm not super worried about it. My mic is like not positioned correctly. There we go. Hopefully I sound a little clearer now. Doing a lot of schoolwork, so I had to push out of the way a little. Here's the Hara fruit. Now use it, please. Please? Varden, please. But increasing danger. Dude, what the heck? They're like all right here. Yeah, I figured after this we'd probably do some hangout events or something. Haven't done Farazans or Hazos. I think I've done everyone else's though. And then maybe if I still feel like it, maybe we'll do, we'll finish up the Ankonomiya quest. I might need to look up I really need to look up those book locations because I don't want to spend forever looking for them. I already did that actually, never found them because I'm either Pepega or they're too vague. And there's a lot of stuff in Sumeru I haven't done. There's still some stuff in Inazuma I haven't done as well. Pretty sure, but oh.
Speed of light.
I just want to get caught up on a lot of stuff before Fontaine.
One with wind
I don't know
and
if it's gonna happen or not, but
Incoming.
that's besides the point.
Speed of light. Hey.
Oh no, not enemy reinforcements. Whatever will I do? Oh no. Not hilly churls. That's probably not gonna be underground, so we'll do this. And we'll float down. I feel like I should also probably take out this, I want to do that real quick. Or I forget.
Don't blink.
wind strike.
Committed to memory. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. that time. Speed of
Ow.
light.
Screw you, man.
This way, Colonel. Sharing my knowledge. Incoming. Hey!
Or what's with all the
To the
ruin
chase.
machines?
Don't blink. One step back, two forward.
Why did that deal so much damage?
Hold the line.
What the hell?
Billowing surge. Let's move out.
What the hell? Be a charge attack, right? Yeah. Oh, come on. I ran out just as I did it, really?
Let's move out.
Really? There we go.
Speed of light.
Oh, snap. We got a big fella.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Don't blink.
He
Hey!
actually dodged my swirl.
Make yourself at home.
Lame.
Rust and reave it. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Oh. There we go. Nice.
That's everything.
There's a
On
thing
to the
down there.
next.
There's a thing down there. Where does this lead? Oh, have we been down here? No? Ah, bro. I need pyro. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna go do my daily. Lol. Probably forget about this location though. Huh? Might be below me. Why is there another symbol here for... Oh, is that one actually underground? Oh no, it's up here. Like, what the fuck?
The wind knows me.
Committed to memory. Allow me.
Destroy the tumor.
You incoming.
There we go. Complete the time trial challenge.
Speed of light.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds.
I see everything.
Oh, what?
Rust and
Phil.
reef. Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Dailies done.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Doo-doo-doo. Kind of upset that they haven't made better expeditions in my opinion. Or even like increase the amount we could do. Because I feel like 5 is so little. Oh. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Bruh. Brother. When you have the max condensed.
Not welcome here.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
This may turn a little. I'm hold the line. Speed of light.
Mithra again.
Alright, ready for shitter facts? That's actually not too bad. To my genuine surprise.
Welcome here.
Nice watches, thank you. I swapped the wrong character. Fuck. Whatever. I'll do this. Oh god. Oh god. Chill. Potential on some characters.
You are not welcome here.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Hold the line. Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Aw, what? Suffering from success. Just kidding, suffering from being a hoarder. This is a very copium piece. Let's roll it. Rolling on the copium piece. Less copium. We have one more chance. One more chance. Alright. Brew. Wait. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, this is extremely dumb to be rolling on this piece, but you know. Who knows? Never know. Okay. At least we're getting rid of artifacts, that's all that matters, really. You know what? Honestly, not too bad. Could have been better for sure, though. Could have been better for sure. Oh. Okay, we're gonna go, we're actually gonna go hit up a world boss real quick. Because I'm gonna probably build Dia at some point. Lol. Copium. I'm huffing that copium today. What do you mean you shouldn't, though? I shouldn't build Dia? Hello, Nino.
Committed to memory. Rest and read. Nowhere to hide.
Build Ito instead.
Incoming.
Nah.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
You know, do you even know what game this song is from? Okay, good. I'm glad you at least know the game. I feel like there's another boss I wanted to kill. Oh yeah, I have to get those stupid rocks. I don't even know where to get them. I think they're just like underground. Watch me find one immediately. Okay, what's this chest doing here? Why didn't I grab this chest? Oh, I see why I didn't grab this chest. Because it requires a pyro character. Oh. Why'd the Vex decide to wake up?
This way, Kurilu. Hold the line. Yeah. Speed of light.
All right.
Are you going to hold a festival?
But why isn't that active? Or is it active enough? No. Bro, how the fuck do I get this chest? Hello, Mora. Okay, there's another one here. Is there like one of those Dendro fellows, or does these things rotate? And I don't remember how to rotate them. Oh, you have to hit them, don't you? Yeah, okay. I figured it out, I think. Oh, wait, but that doesn't align. Ani. I feel like really dumb right now. Wait, oh, it's just this. Oh, what? Like they're all slightly off. Dude, I'm either like forgetting a mechanic or this is weird. Bro, how do I activate these? This is gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna need a fucking Animo character when I just took out a Pyro character. My music stopped playing? What is going on?
Let's head off.
Hey!
All it was this looking? Oh wait. Bruh. Is it? Yep. Damn it, Tabor.
Are you going to hold a fest?
Played myself.
Ooh, let me open it.
I like how I came down here just to meme, and then I was like, oh, a chest that I didn't get, lol. Alright, well, since I wasted so much time, that boss is probably
Sounds good
response.
to me.
Gotcha.
Don't blink.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Commit it to memory. Allow me. With sword comes shadow. Yeah. Speed of light.
Wow, that is trash. Alright. J, or not J. Wait, I pressed M. J is what I meant to press. Okay, so. Oh, I haven't done all of Yunjin's either. What? Oh, God. I don't even remember what hers was about. Probably because I never finished it. Immersion. Miko Rhapsody. Bro, it's a banger. It's just, you know, the same song, but Miku-fied.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
I honestly don't remember what this is about.
Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go
Me
to
too,
Boo Boo
Nino,
Pharmacy?
me too.
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Look, I get it. You like
yeah,
to go
so
out
she was-
exploring.
okay, that's
fine.
right. She's
But
got
do
an
you
overbearing
really
manager.
Have to go off? You have to take
Okay.
it. We're just lucky.
Well,
Where's the
while I'm
dialogue
off
change?
stage-
You know, you...
so?
Ultimately, safety should come first. Damn, so we're actually playing into the problem.
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
That song's honestly a banger, though, Nina.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially
Banger
those who
no
came
E.
from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew. I'm glad to know that the brightest star in
Being
my
a
troop is
W, huh?
finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
But if she wants to.
All right, I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues.
It's also much safer than first-hand experience.
Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
That's sus. Just kidding. $20 o'clock. Also known as 8 o'clock. Oh, the next day. God damn it. We stopped doing the next day thing, Hoyoverse. Like, or at least speed this up. Let me tell you how it is. A character's passive to speed up the time. It's gonna be Paimon's when Paimon becomes a playable character. Because she's obviously the time god. Kidding, lol. Just kidding.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else.
Now that's a simp.
Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Your reputation is well deserved.
Well, I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time.
Music disc right there.
It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform. But once again, Yun Jin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh yeah, I left the dog
You're
out.
far
No, I
too
didn't let the dog
kind,
out.
both of you.
Where's she barking?
I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense, you're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yun Jin?
In the circles I move in, anyone who says they've never seen Yun Jin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business.
Laughed out of business.
As it
legit.
happens, I have a business meeting at the
Gossip.
Xinyue kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've booked a table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it.
Rejected.
I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule.
Damn.
Wait a second, you're...
Am I really so famous in Liyue?
Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
Huh. They took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? Haha, I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off.
Ramp your style. Curb your enthusiasm.
Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe of you. I feel a little sorry for Xinyue Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste.
Well, why don't we go to Xinyue kiosk?
I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late. But it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Go to the bottom floor of Hayu Tea House. Hey, I just jumped the stairs.
Miss Yoon? Oh, wow, it's really you. I
Leave
have
her
just a
alone.
few questions, if you don't mind.
Hey, get back here. Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing.
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you alone.
Miss Yoon,
What was that?
I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes, based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
Animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful like a crane.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
He's the
well,
paparazzi.
Yeah, we're from the Steambird. I am Boy Yi, the editor-in-chief. This young lady
Boy
is
Yi.
Shirley, one of my journalists. We were based in Fontaine. Just recently we made the move back to Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird. Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey,
Humble.
Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of it, okay? Talk to her! Talk to her!
Actually, I'm afraid there's somewhere I need to be. And I'd
Yeah,
really
she
need
has
to
to go
clear
and
this
thank
interview
me.
with my manager.
Wink wonk. Let's play it safe and book the interview in with your manager.
Yes, you're right. I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid the troupe is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing, so we'll have to do this one by the book. Please liaise with my manager, and we can do this interview another day. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be very happy to answer any and all questions you have.
But... fair enough. Sorry if we're being intrusive. Please forgive us. We'll leave you in peace. Hey, come on, quit dawdling.
Yes, I'm coming. Bye, Miss Yun!
This reminds me of a character dynamic
Hey,
that's
wait! That's the wrong
in
way
one of the
if you wanted
Trails
to talk
games
to
I
my
play
manager.
with an interviewer and publication. Lol. They're gone.
Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later. For now, though, the top priority is making good on our plans. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight.
Miss
Come with me.
Popular.
Our plan is the only one remaining, so let's make the most of it.
The only one remaining until 3 other people ask you. Chihu Rock. I half expect to see Zhongli sitting over there every time I run over here.
I can smell the
Dude,
fragrance
he's
of food in
Greg
the air.
Heffley.
Yes, Chihu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance.
It's Greg Heffley, bro. From Diary of a Kid. Are you taking me to Wanmin Restaurant?
Oh, you're a fan of Chef Mao's cooking too?
And
Wanmin
Shanling.
Restaurant's blackback perch stew is hot, spicy, and fresh. But it's not kind on the throat, so unfortunately I can't eat much of it. Also, it's a bit cramped in there. I prefer open-air restaurants. Hey, have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled tigerfish is the best around. Third Round Knockout and Wanmin Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, this is the place to go.
He's in the mood
Enjoying
for
some
barbecue.
nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze? Let's go.
Here, Nino. The voice actor is Zachary. Is Zachary Gordon.
Tigerfish! Grilled tigerfish, hot off the grill! Oh, hey there. Is this
Where
a
is the
Miss
grill?
Yoon which I see before me? It's been a while. What'll it be? The usual?
Yes, please. I'm out with my friend today. Let's start with a plate of stir-fried meat and a handful of skewers. And of course, some grilled tigerfish. 2, please. One with just a hint of chili, and the other one,
Same as yours.
Got it. Your grilled tigerfish will be ready soon. Do you want any drinks with that?
Oh my god, imagine being canceled over liking a character because the voice actor did something wrong. Lol. Only the internet. You serve drinks here? Serve drinks here?
I don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So, would you two like some tea, or?
Anything new?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongchong next door. A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called milk tea. I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm. Still way off being ready to add to my menu.
Tea with milk? Sorry, milk tea? It might not be the best thing for my throat, but if I'm just having a little taste, I mean, I think it should be fine.
There's already been furry type skins before. You know, don't act like it hasn't happened before. But yes, there is one in the, at least one in the battle. I think there's one, maybe 2. I guess if you did, I guess a reptile wouldn't be considered one though. There's the lizard man. The lizard man's actually kind of cool looking though, like for real.
Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink?
Milk tea.
Okay, let's get yours in first. And then,
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
have
I
one
didn't
of
know.
each,
That's
if
why I
that's all
didn't
right.
make a claim.
I'd
Cool.
like to try them all.
Okie dokie. And here's your tigerfish, fresh off the grill.
Come on, let's enjoy it while it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue and a nice cool drink is the best sensation.
I've never had milk tea.
That was great. Shame about these drinks, though. I only had a little sip of each one, so there's a lot left over.
What do you want to do with the rest?
Well, I mean, I could just drink them, but they're a little bland for me. Nothing that special. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just add some flavor back in? In fact, do you know the Hot Pot game?
No way. Not the hot pot game. No way. I know, I feel like these are both no, but like Toma did the hot pot game with us.
Let's play the Hot Pot game with the leftover drinks. I'll add some extra ingredients based on my tastes, then you try to guess what I added. Sound good? Don't worry. After mixing in the new ingredients, I'll also drink half. So I won't add any weird
My
stuff.
god. I'm about to leave. I can't stream anymore. Every time I stream, I get sexually harassed. Just kidding. Except I don't care, so there you go. Got him. Are you sure this is how the hot pot game is played?
We don't need to worry about every last detail. Come on.
Yeah,
I'll
make
go
up the
grab
rules
some
as you go.
ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come and join me.
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Also, it'd be the other way around, you know. He would say that he wants to put his milk in my tea. It wouldn't be the way you said it.
Okay, get ready. Oh, and no peeking.
Yeah, I only have gummies. I only have gummies and Skittles over here. I need some chocolate. Actually, never mind. I lied. I got chocolate too. Avoid her gaze.
It's ready. Let me try it first. Pretty good. Your turn.
Sorry, can't really beat Reese's Pieces in my opinion. Reese's is my favorite candy, and Pieces is my favorite way to enjoy Reese's. So there you go. Got him. Knock it back or savor the flavor. I like the rhyme here, so. Nothing at first, but then a tidal wave of umami with a whiff of the sea. Have another taste. There was something solid floating in the drink. Tasted great and refreshing. Really savor it. The complex flavors of a rich soup hit the back of your throat. How'd you drink this with a straight face?
Huh? Oh, just regular facial expression control. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it?
It's more of a soup than a drink.
So did you work out what ingredients I added? You guessed them all correctly.
Yeah, let's
you seem to have
go.
a well-developed palate.
Let's go. What do you mean by your
We
chocolate
can try
is
some more
restricted?
combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited just thinking
I'ma
about
try
it.
it out. I never thought this is what you would be like off stage. The real you and the characters you play are nothing alike.
Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself calm and composed the whole night.
Sounds tough. That's a shame. Your offstage personality is definitely the cuter one. Oh damn. Oh damn, we flirting now.
I bought you one drink, okay? That's not a license for you to start saying weird stuff like that. Well, never mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go. All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see.
Like how much time has
Like
passed
the
and it's
mighty
not
and
night anymore.
distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks.
And I would have assumed you were serious all the time.
Me? Serious? On stage, I guess. But off stage? Just think of me as another one of your friends. Just one who happens to have a flair for the dramatic. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by?
Let's get a photo.
Get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity?
Oh my god,
we can look back on it
posterity?
later?
Holy
Sounds good.
shit.
Let's have the food stall in the background. Now, how should I pose?
How to train your railgun. That's cursed.
It looks good. I hope whenever you look at this photo in the future,
That
it
is
will remind
cursed.
you of the good time we had today.
So, goodbye for now?
Hold on. How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both need one if we want something to remember each other by.
Right, you have a point.
You take this one, and I'll take another photo of you. But could you find another location for us? I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a good view. I'll join you in a moment.
What
I
do
have
you
something
mean?
to prepare here first.
How is it not cursed? Also, it's like he's not even gonna be training. Well, I guess
Sorry
I
to
guess it
keep you
could be
waiting
for
so
the
long.
one that he adopted. Quote unquote adopted is watching, I should say. I wasn't waiting long at all.
The view here is great. The lights, the buildings, it's the ideal spot. I can see you chose it carefully. Yes, this angle is perfect. Okay, strike a pose and close your eyes.
And if you close your eyes.
Yes, please. Quickly
That's all I
now.
can think of when I hear "Close Your Eyes" is that fucking song. I think it's Pompeii. That's the name of it. Like the island. In my right ear. It better play in
Get
my right
ready.
ear. It didn't play in my
3,
right ear.
2,
That's a Mitch.
open your eyes.
Come on, where's the immersion? Wake up, Link. Cute. It didn't let me save it. It usually lets you save them, no? Alright, so where's the next split? Guests from the Steam... Oh, okay, so we're actually going to accept it this time. Gonna accept the interview. And then her manager's gonna get pissed off.
Miss Yoon?
Hey,
Are you a...
sorry, Miss J.
Miss Yoon?
You...
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
animated?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I...
Thank you.
Yeah, we were based in...
Oh, I see. Then it's no wonder.
Hey,
Actually,
Make the most of it. You may as well talk to them.
but what about our plans?
I'm interested to hear your story too.
Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
great. Thank you both kindly. Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Oh, I see. So that's why
I
you added
see.
the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
So it's a 200 IQ play.
Okay. So there was even more to it than I thought. So wouldn't it make sense to contrast this with the Dongtong Appassionato section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break the format.
No, it's okay. It's an interesting idea for sure.
Oh my
I'll
god,
give it some
open-mindedness.
Thanks for
Holy
the
shit.
suggestion.
Really? Wow, I'm so honored.
This conversation is way beyond me.
Shuryun, maybe it's time to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about.
Oh, okay. I was also going to ask for your opinion on the set and the costumes.
Yes, well, I'm sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say. A lot of them really just want to know
Damn, did you just
more
insult
about
your
you.
readers like that?
You know, what does Yunjin do when she's off stage?
Excuse me? When I'm off stage?
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a lot of our readers are interested to know what life is like for you, what kind of place you live in, what kind of things you eat, clothes you wear, things you buy, that whole side of things. A day in the life.
Day in the life of Yunjin.
Besides rehearsing, a day in my life isn't really any more interesting than anyone else's.
Nonsense, of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a jade hairpin as a gift.
Why'd you say that so weird? That was sus.
It's against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Just something she said. Forget I brought it up.
Forget about it.
So, I saw Gentry Maltsai and the Snezhnayan gentleman come down from upstairs. Are they patrons of your shows, too? So, what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
Holy shit, they're getting into politics.
Ugh, I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boy, maybe you should take a look too.
Don't be ridiculous! Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Bro, this guy's losing his mind.
Oh,
You look tired.
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me. But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yunjin storms out of interview," and "Miss La-di-da opera star is too good for our questions."
Oof, the slander.
So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too.
Many of them found your performance very moving.
You
Ugh.
mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too. But there aren't many people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single viewing. How did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something feels wrong there. Ugh. They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now. But could you go look into it for me?
No problem.
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
Talk to the journalist.
How can you be so cruel to Miss Yun?
Keep your voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out.
Yep. Guy's sus.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
You'll have a
Do 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 do.
The key here is consumer psychology.
My God, this game.
I
is
don't think
it's
you
like Judgment
realize
for real.
what a golden opportunity you have here. How many journalists would give anything they had to trade places with you right now? Huh? Ever think about that?
You just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this. And don't forget the contract you signed. Come. We'll continue our little chat over there. You need to listen and learn, young lady.
This guy's an asshole. This guy's an asshole for real, for real.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us pretending to be from the Steam Bird? Aren't you worried she'll find out?
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break.
Right, Dan,
no
go
one
beat up
wants
this
to
guy.
read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers what they want. That's how this business works. Case in point, that blonde gal seemed to be getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Ugh, that's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Based.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof?
I'm a witness.
You better tread carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and now you're trying to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you.
Damn,
You
these are the worst
understand?
kind of people, bro.
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
I need to check in with Yunjin. This ends now.
Who's there? Oh,
Fuck him up.
you. What do you want? I'm warning you, don't do anything stupid or I'll spread a lovely little story about you and Yunjin throughout all of Liyue.
Wait
Go
a
ahead and
second. I was so focused on Miss Yun earlier that I didn't notice who it was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
She's the Traveler. You know, the one who even the Chi Sing will listen to.
What the? What have I gotten myself into?
you just played yourself.
No need to get all worked up here. What we meant was
Stop playing dirty.
yes, quite right. You are quite right. I'm disappearing into thin air as we speak. Just my luck.
I'm so sorry.
Bruh.
I had no idea it was going to turn out like this.
I heard everything. It's not your fault.
But I'm so ashamed. I don't know how I could face Miss Yun now. So please pass on my apologies to her.
Why don't you just go to apologize to her in person? You would have accepted it.
Did you find anything out?
Shuyan asked me to apologize on her behalf. Tell Yunjin about everything that happened.
I see. Well, it's not unexpected. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shuryun for longer. She
Shuryun.
genuinely
I remember that.
understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well provide me with some fresh inspiration.
I don't know that this is what you had in mind.
Yunjin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me?
I don't think they're coming back.
These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal. Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't gonna solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troop to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
First world problems, am I right? Oh, I saw the save button in the bottom right. Whatever. Like, I don't know why they removed them from the actual thing. Alright, so this time I think we, go tell Eugene first. Thank God we don't have to do this sneaking segment again.
Are you ready to stop watching? Just think. You, as long as no one wants to. Case in point. Report me.
The push, though.
You'd better. You signed.
You signed the contract. I should stay hidden for now and check in with Eugene.
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You. Hey, wait!
Gonna try to chase us down, lol. Now she can apologize in person. And she can ask more questions.
Did you find anything out?
Well...
I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a bigger plot twist than I expected.
Should we report it to the Millith?
Not yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millith wouldn't be able to do anything even if we got them involved. Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about.
Can't be the first time they've done this.
You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace. And you've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me. Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist.
Sure, leave it to me.
Great. Thank you.
Eugene immediately drafts a letter.
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
What is her master plan? It's for shoot. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to say it.
Yeah.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Oh, what am I going to do?
You show up once the editor-in-chief is sufficiently far away.
You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
Eugene wrote a letter for you.
Really? Miss Yun wrote me a letter? I'll read it right away. Wow. Really? I can't believe this.
What does the letter say?
Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding.
It's just
So
threats.
not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I didn't
Damn,
think about any
she knew
of
about
this when I
law,
was job
too.
hunting. I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
She is quite amazing.
If only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems.
You lead me to their base of operations?
Well, Mr. Boye says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is.
Lame.
Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything in the way of evidence.
What a calculating and conniving guy.
But the letter says that my statement and the contract are enough to get the Millilith looking into it. If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
We about to hit him with facts and logic.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Whoa, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
I'm right here.
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you signed.
Funny, that contract's just what we came to discuss.
The Traveler clued me in. This contract you made me sign? It isn't worth the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't get how this all works. My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently. It's all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation. So I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative.
Ooh, got 'em.
I could report you to the Millilith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
My goodness. Sir, it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Don't listen to her! I run a legitimate business.
Legitimate.
Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this reminds me of a case I read about not long ago. Once you get reported and the Millilith starts scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every license you have and every work you've ever published, but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean, I don't mind continuing the interview at all. But I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check
So
from a legal
savage.
standpoint.
You? I won't forget this!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The editor-in-chief leaves in a panic.
Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
Are we really just gonna let him go?
Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
I'm not a legal expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act, aimed at getting him to show us the way.
Savage.
Show us the way to what?
Their base of
Eugene,
operations.
the Millilith are
operations.
after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget. It'd sure make my life a lot easier.
Ah, I see what's going on.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shuryun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence.
I can't believe you even kept us in the dark.
Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope
Based.
this gets the other tabloids to rein in their antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article to the Steambird? But the real one this time?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shuryun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay, I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's right. That is right. I pressed the right key. This is one more. One more on Eugene. But where? There it is. Oh, what do I change this
We
time,
can try
though?
some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind. I can't wait to try it out. I'm getting excited. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself calm and composed the whole night.
Francis' persona is more striking than that's
You
unavoidable.
think so? So you prefer the way I am on stage
No,
too?
no.
It's fair enough. After all, every detail of my onstage presence, from the songs to the costumes and makeup, is carefully crafted
That's
for
not
maximum
what I
appeal.
meant.
And I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to everyone, regardless of age or gender. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm off stage, that's a real bummer. Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you. So, did you have a good time? Is there anything else you want? Like something to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps? Anything you can think of?
An autographed photo of you?
Okay.
Oof.
Here you go.
Ooh, this just got really sad. I don't like this ending. You had one prepared already?
Well, People ask me for autographs all the time. Usually what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently that makes
Bro,
it more
why did I
valuable.
get like the worst one
Yunming
last?
suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at
Come on,
all
we gotta change
times
this wholesome
to make
somehow.
things easier.
Ah, yes. That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation. I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos? I have one in the store too.
So everyone has one.
Well, what do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough for you?
Damn! Why did I get the worst ending last? I'm sad now.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Bruh. I'm sorry, Yunjin. Why would they write an ending like that? That's tragic. That's really sad. I don't like that ending. That ending's the worst ending of all of them. That's just fucked. Alright, Hazo. I'm sorry, Yunjin. I didn't mean to make you sad.
What if the Traveler is also unavailable? What am I supposed to do?
Well, that's your problem. It was your choice to get into this mess. Oh, but fortunately for you, it appears your savior has just arrived.
Sounds like a you problem.
Ah, Traveler. Great, you made it.
Don't worry, I'm available.
Well, it's not like you were ever really busy to begin with.
Songo?
Damn.
Compared to the Traveler, you're the one who has too much free time.
No, I'm very busy. I'm busy standing here. I have to stand
Bruh.
here all day.
Even if it's a commission you're unwilling to take, your excuse is just pathetic.
I don't think Nino's here anymore. A commission you're unwilling to take.
Yes, that's why I've asked you to come over. Allow me to explain. A key member of the Tenryou Commission has recently gone missing. No one has seen them, and their whereabouts are currently unknown. The Tenryou Commission has entrusted us to find this person discreetly because it would be a hassle for them to look for this person openly for a variety of reasons. Their name is...
Slim Shady.
That's
What?
right. The general has gone missing.
How is Saragon missing?
If the general was really missing, the Tenryou Commission would
okay.
have flipped Inazuma on its head by now. And do you
Well,
think
that's
they
what
would
the
only
commission
commission
was.
us for a case like that? Please ignore Songo's nonsense, Traveler. In fact,
Oh,
the
it's
missing
Heizo.
person's name is Shikanoin Heizo. He works as a special detective at the police station. Although his rank is merely a doshin, he is quite competent and held in high regard by the police station.
Do they think he's more competent than me?
We get that you don't want to help Songo, but could you at least try not to make things more difficult here? Sorry, Traveler. Even though I accepted the commission, as you can see, Songo's less than thrilled to be involved in this case.
Because the pay is too low?
Nope, not even close. If you really want to know why, it's because I absolutely refuse to deal with that brat's nonsense.
Damn.
The only news that could make me happier than Shikanoin has gone missing would be Shikanoin has been missing for 100 years.
Damn.
Needless to say, Songo and Heizo have a bit of a history.
I see what you mean. They're competitors.
Well, it's a little more serious than that. According to Songo, Heizo was an obstacle in her path to the Temple of Truth.
Like a yappy dog that was constantly in the way.
Even though Heizo has a unique personality, he's actually a nice guy. Really, I've learned a lot from him. So I can't just ignore this case, even if Songo doesn't approve. At the very least, I could entrust the commission to someone capable and trustworthy, like you, Traveler.
I see, so you're outsourcing it to me.
Huh? No, it's not like that. Listen, I'll pay the entire amount originally promised by the Tenryo Commission, and I'll even personally throw in some additional funds.
Nice.
I'm really hoping you can take this commission, Traveler. If Heizo truly is in danger, I know he'll be safer with you by his side.
Are you close with him?
Actually, we get along great. But Sango has always asked me to keep my distance and not to act like I know him in public settings. So, when people ask, I usually just say I've met Shikanoin a few times. If it hadn't been for today's incident, well, let's not get into that. Anyway, could you please help look for him?
Understood, I'll head there immediately.
Well, that's about all I have to tell you. Oh, please take this commission letter from the police station. If you find Heizo, return there and report back to them.
Ask around Watatsumi Island.
Oh, it's you, the captain of Swordfish 2? My name is Shibata. I'm in charge of the watch here. May I inquire as to what the captain needs?
I'm here for information about a specific individual. Tell Shibata about the commission to find Heizo.
So his name is Shikanoin Heizo, huh? Yes, I'm familiar with the detective. He used to stroll around the area. Her Excellency had assigned me to keep a close eye on him at the time, fearing that he would do something unpleasant, but I eventually realized that he acted more like he was on a trip or something. Come to think of it, I believe he was recently spotted in the area east of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Please feel free to go there and take a look for yourself.
So is he really missing? Pretty music on Watatsumi Island. My god, is that a Sealy I haven't gotten? It is indeed a Sealy. Sealy moment.
Don't blink! Hold the line! Speed of light!
Very...
What? Oh.
Incoming! Hey!
Wind strike! How's this? Fall before me!
Ow.
Cut to the chase!
This...
Freaking hurt. Oh, is he by the waypoint? But look at that Sealy first. Let's get the Sealy first. Before I forget about it and never find it. Where you going, Sealy? I remember that freaking etching on the wall there. That's kind of creepy. Bro, this Sealy's being a little prick. Bro, fuck the Sealy dog. It actually just made a zigzag across this whole body of water. I think this Sealy was a zigzagoon in a previous life.
Not bad, as far as treasure is.
Oh my god, he's actually imprisoned.
Come
Holy
on, you
shit.
guys. I'm nothing but a poor tourist with empty pockets. Please, you can just let me go.
Stay put.
Lol.
Well, well, look who it is. I was wondering who could be valiant enough to wipe the floor with these guys so easily. Turns out it was the distinguished traveler. Really, I can't thank you enough.
Have we met?
Of course I was aware of you long before you arrived in Inazuma. Though the Sakoku decree managed to keep the country locked up, it wasn't able to stop the incredible stories about you. Every day, all of those little stories would come scurrying over to my desk, like files with little feet. I was actually thinking about going to meet you once I wrapped up the business at hand. Who would have guessed that you'd show up first? I got so excited I nearly forgot to introduce myself. The name's Shikanoin Heizo, Special Detective of the Tenryou Commission. It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler. I wish you all the best on your journey through Teyvat, by the way.
I've been commissioned to come find you.
Huh. I guess that means I've taken over as the main character in your story today. I've always heard that you take commissions from all kinds of people, helping everyone out with everything you can imagine.
Yep.
So now it's my turn to take your help, huh? Don't mind if I do.
Aren't you curious about whose commission it is?
That was already obvious to me. It's no coincidence that you've arrived here. Because that would be the stuff of an epic novel. The two protagonists of the story both travel to Watatsumi Island by chance and cross paths as if by fate. The traveler from afar heroically rescues the weak and defenseless detective from the clutches of the ruthless Nobushi. Traveler, you are so dreamy. Unfortunately, though,
This
I
guy.
don't believe in coincidences. So, guessing you came to me on the police station's commission, didn't you?
How'd you know that?
I'm a detective. Can you guess what gave it away?
Did you just from what I said?
Sounds like you already have some ideas about the work of a detective. Let me ask you this. What's that your little sidekick is holding? If I'm not mistaken, it's a commission letter from the police station.
Behind you, your little sidekick hastily hides the commission.
What?
Wow, this is the first time I think Paimon's been...
Here to take a look.
This is the first time Paimon's been in a hangout event.
Calling a little sidekick. Paimon was worried she might be in danger, so Paimon came to help. Why are you two staring at Paimon?
Maybe not. I feel like there's one of those.
To be here?
I'm not staring, I'm just taking a look.
Yeah, I'm also just taking a look.
She can look, but you can't.
Damn.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. After all, this is the first time I've seen a voice. I must admit,
What?
I'm most intrigued.
Huh? Voice?
What? What is he talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
A vision is an external magical focus, right? Well, similarly, a voice is an external voice box. I've heard that the Traveler isn't very talkative, but given how chatty you are, you must be her voice, right?
Oh, it pretty much is that way, isn't it? Pretty much is that way.
That sounds awful. Paimon's not somebody's voice. Paimon's emergency food.
What?
No. Wait.
Bruh.
So upset she can't think straight. Paimon is Paimon.
Oh, Paimon.
How dare you give Paimon
He's
such a terrible nickname?
She just confirmed that she's
We
emergency
came here
food.
to rescue you, but you actually opened the cage yourself. You were only pretending to be captured by the Nobushi, weren't you? Pretty suspicious if you ask Paimon.
Pretty
Come out with
sus.
it, mister. What kind of schemes are you up to?
Sheesh. For someone who says they don't want to be a voice, you sure do talk a lot.
I love this interaction. Yes, I'd also like to know what you're doing here, Detective Heizo.
Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, all this started a long time ago, during the war. Kujo Takayuki, who was head of the Tenryou Commission at the time, had secretly asked me to investigate the military capabilities of Sangonomiya. But I had already grown tired of the guy for a while, so I simply treated the trip as a paid vacation.
Based.
I'd heard that Watatsumi Island is really beautiful.
It is.
As for the mission, I thought I'd just come up with some random excuses or whatever when I reported back. But guess what? The first night I arrived on Watatsumi Island, I had a dream. The dream contained only one message, an echo resounding from the depths of the earth that kept ringing in my ears, saying,
Something
vital is missing on this island.
Sus.
Isn't that bizarre? Something vital has gone missing on this island. Has something evaporated into thin air? What could it be?
Paimon bets it must be something delicious. You know, because the soil of Watatsumi Island can't grow crops. There's a shortage of food here.
Oh. Food, huh? How about you, Traveler? What do you think is missing?
A deity?
You mean the Great Serpent? Well, that's an interesting answer. But the Electro Archon hasn't abandoned this place. Interestingly, I didn't have the same dream again after I left this place. So I became even more intrigued. Was this really just some random dream? Some people believe that dreams represent the Divine's helping hand, which I suppose is understandable. However, if you ask me, dreams have nothing to do with the gods. Instead, they are flashes of intuition. It was my intuition telling me that there was something important about this island that, poof, suddenly vanished. So I decided to accept this little commission from my intuition and investigate to see if I could come up with any compelling findings. Unfortunately, the investigation has had little progress up to this point.
Does it have anything to do with these Nobushi?
Who knows? I felt there was something peculiar about them, so I pretended to get captured to see if there were any leads that would surface. And that's when you showed up.
I'm sorry for interfering with your plans.
Nah, don't worry about it. These guys were just a bunch of small fries. Besides, your arrival is much more important to me. I have a feeling you can help me find the answer to my dream. So how would you like to partner up on this one? We can work together to solve the mystery.
But I have a commission to fulfill, so I'll have to bring you back first.
Yes, of course, I understand. But let me ask one more question. Did the police station say they are looking for me because of something important?
No, they didn't.
Well, then it's probably nothing major. Most likely they're short on staff or something petty like that, and they happen to remember their model employee. So since we're already here, why don't we just solve this puzzle together?
Alright, sounds good.
Once everything is settled, I'll gladly accompany you back to the police station, or anywhere else you'd like to go. What do you think?
Okay, I'm curious about your dream too. I'll assist in your investigation.
It's a deal then, partner.
We gained a thing.
So, let's get started, shall we? First, we can search the camp for clues.
I noticed we started at 3, which I found interesting. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of questions because he's a detective, you know?
Ooh, what's the shiny thing? Oh, it's a Sango Pearl! Hey, isn't this crystal mirror?
Crystal Marrow and Songo Pearls.
So, have you found anything?
Found a bunch of Crystal Marrow and Songo Pearls.
Yes, I've found pretty much the same. And there really are a lot.
Aren't these all super expensive? Oh, these must be the valuable things that went missing from the island! That's it! The Nobushi must have stolen them all!
I don't know if I'd go that far. The Nobushi would be very hard-pressed to find many opportunities to get their hands on commodities like these.
Huh? What do you mean? Did the Nobushi gather all this themselves?
No, that's unlikely. Crystal marrow is a rare material for crafting weapons, and Sango pearls are an even more precious commodity. Here's what I think. Due to Watatsumi's poor soil, the island's economy is quite fragile and heavily reliant on the trade of these special resources. So, it's absolutely vital that they keep them under lock and key and well out of the Nobushi's reach. Which means they got lucky with a huge batch like this. My guess is they ambushed a caravan. If we go ask around the Sangonomiya Shrine, we can find out if there have been any recent instances of caravans being plundered.
I know someone at the shrine. Follow me.
Perfect. I knew you'd be a huge help.
Well, duh! The Traveler is Paimon's companion after all.
I think it's the other way around. Just kidding, Paimon. Just kidding. Sorry, I'm probably about to go see Mario. Lol. It's time, boys. It's time to go
Captain,
see Mario.
I see you found the detective.
Watatsumi Island sure is a beautiful place. I don't think I could ever leave.
You can stay as long as you like, granted you don't cause any trouble, that is. Her Excellency has stated that all friendly visitors are welcome.
I'd like to know whether any merchants or caravans have recently reported incidents of stolen goods.
Incidents of stolen goods?
Hello,
Not that I'm aware of. Her Excellency has recently launched several measures to boost the economy, including the development of trade routes and establishing our own caravans. Troops have also been deployed to protect them, so it is only reasonable to assume that the current trade routes are already very safe. Any looting or theft would be practically unthinkable.
That's strange. Then where did the Nobushi get those goods from?
Huh? You mean you found goods of unknown origin?
Yep, and it's all Sango pearls and crystal marrow, so we know it's local.
Could there have really been a theft that hasn't been reported? That shouldn't be the case. Well, perhaps you could go ask Todoroki. He's responsible for the caravans and is usually in the village at night preparing the goods. If something has happened, he should know about it.
Great. Thank you for all the info. Let's go.
Hey, Traveler! It's been a while.
Didn't expect Goro to make an appearance, so...
Why didn't you inform me that you'd be coming over today?
General Goro.
You're dismissed, Shibata. You may go about your other duties while I catch up with the Traveler.
Yes, General Goro.
I overheard you discussing a case of stolen goods. Is that right?
That's right! We found a lot of Watatsumi's valuable products in a Nobushi camp!
You give the items you found in the Nobushi camp to Goro.
I see. So you've come to ask if we know of any relevant cases. Well, I'm ashamed to say that, yes, the caravans have been plundered. And not just once, I'm afraid. We had already dispatched additional forces to protect the caravans, yet the crooks still managed to get away with the goods.
And you're concerned that if this kind of news were to get out, it would undermine the confidence of other caravans. So you didn't make it public, and instead kept the news to only a select few.
That's correct. I never expected you to be so concerned about Watatsumi's affairs, Detective Heizo.
Just a force of habit, really. As a detective, I notice these kinds of things.
Oh, so you two already know each other?
Yeah, they're bros.
Actually, I've only heard of Detective Heizo from the soldiers' reports. We've never met in person.
How'd you know it was him?
Darn it. You're right. Now that you mention it, I've been on Watatsumi Island all this time and still haven't properly introduced myself. Man alive, please forgive me. It's a pleasure to meet you, General Goro. I'm Shikanoin Heizo of the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you too. I'd like to express my gratitude to you for stepping in and helping recover those goods.
Don't mention it. You never know what you'll find when you're out for a stroll. But if the source of the problem is not addressed, I'm afraid this sort of situation will continue cropping up for you.
Yes, of course. Not only have we reassured the affected caravans, but we also dispatched personnel to investigate the culprits. The reports indicated that the stolen goods were being delivered to a merchant of the International Trade Association named Godot. It all seems pretty unusual. We suspect that there are bigger players behind Godot, and that their target is none other than Watatsumi Island's valuable resources. But unfortunately, it would be difficult for us to investigate further, given that...
Given that, Rito, the island where the International Trade Association is located is not part of your territory, yes. They have cleverly picked their base of operations.
I can see you catch on quickly, Detective Hazo.
Well, he is a detective.
It's my guess that you're telling us this because you're going to ask us to assist you in finding who's behind all this, right?
You're always thinking one step ahead. Yes, those were exactly my intentions. And of course, we will prepare a generous reward for you. The recent end of the war, trade and commerce have now become an important component of Watatsumi Island's development. Ensuring safety of the trade routes is critical, and we can't afford any further incidents. So, will you please help Watatsumi Island, Detective Hazo?
I'm willing to assist, but it all depends on what she wishes.
As the captain of Swordfish 2, it is my duty to help Watatsumi.
Great! With both Detective Hazo and the Traveler on the case, I'm sure it'll be solved in no time. The situation is now in your capable hands. I look forward to hearing your report when you get back.
All right, we'll take care of it. Traveler, let's go discuss where to head from here.
Go to a nearby location and talk to Hazo. Okay.
Hey, why are we talking way over here? Oh, you're not trying to get away from Goro so he can't overhear us, are you?
Very perceptive. Seems even Paimon has her moments. Let me ask you, do you believe in intuition?
Huh? Intuition? Where are you going with this?
My intuition tells me that General Goro is lying.
Oh.
What? How could you say that? Although he did seem a little on the serious side today, but Goro's a good guy.
Good people can be deceptive, too. After all, everyone has their secrets.
What makes you say that?
Well, in my opinion, the timing of his appearance was a little too coincidental. Sangonomiya's soldiers have been keeping an eye on me for the entire time I've been on Watatsumi Island, yet I had never seen General Goro even once. But today he came out and met with us, and even commissioned us to investigate a case.
Maybe that's because the Traveler is here today, and Goro thinks she's more capable.
Really? Huh. Then that makes things even more peculiar. If there are powerful players behind this case, and he needs to draw upon external support, then he should have taken action sooner rather than wait until today. A more plausible explanation is that the items we discovered are linked with some unspeakable secret, and he had to intervene to prevent us from digging any deeper. Then he put up a smokescreen to mislead us. I surmise that investigating the merchant Godot on Rito will yield no results.
Whoa, are you serious? But this
He's
is not
probably
just
right,
a hunch you have, right?
Actually, there is another key factor behind my reasoning, though you may not believe me. I sense something special about Goro.
Something special?
Yes. Whatever is missing on this island, I sense it in him.
Whoa! Hold it right there. Are you saying Goro's a thief? As
No.
in he took something valuable?
It's not that simple. I can't fully explain it. It's just my intuition.
This certainly doesn't line up with the Goro I know.
Sure, I trust your judgment. But perhaps you're overlooking someone else, the true leader here.
Look at me. Alright, you've convinced me that there might be some secret here. What do we do?
It's simple. We should just investigate whatever it is they're trying to hide from us. And what were we planning to do just before Goro showed up?
Oh, we were going to talk to the leader of the
Todoroki.
caravans. Yeah, someone named Todoroki.
Bingo. There's no time to lose. Let's go talk to this Todoroki.
20 o'clock. 8 p.m. There's a waypoint over there, yeah? Close enough.
Todoroki, the shipment has arrived and is ready for inspection.
Good, let's go.
Hey, it's Todoroki!
Shh, keep quiet. Let's follow him and see where he leads us.
Oh no, stealth again? It's all the stealth lately. Like, we developed this mechanic, we need to use it more. We'll delegate it to, hangout events. A book I haven't gotten?
Your intel was spot on. When we arrived, the Nobushi were all still asleep. We captured them all, and the goods were retrieved and brought back here.
I'll take a look.
Blaze lilies.
Everything seems in order.
That's
Good
a little
work.
sus.
It's nothing. Thanks to the efforts of your caravan, the price of grain in the village has decreased.
That's right. And who would have thought that the injuries we sustained during the war would have such a lingering effect on our bodies? But thankfully, you also brought back some life-saving medicine.
Things are improving thanks to the help from those up top. Oh, by the way, what is the state of the village's inventory? Make sure that it's confirmed tonight. I have to leave tomorrow morning after I go to the Sangonomiya Shrine and get instructions from General Goro.
Don't worry. We've already prepared the list. Just follow us.
I'm curious. What the hell's going on here?
The soldiers from Sangonomiya seized the Nobushi stolen goods? But didn't Goro say all the stolen goods were headed to the International Trade Association?
And Todoroki said he'll get instructions from Goro tomorrow.
These are Liwe.
Interesting. It appears these seized
Shishin
goods were never
flowers
stolen.
and
There's something else behind all
blaze
this.
lilies.
Now's our chance to look around and see if we can find any leads.
Glaze lilies? What are these doing here? Shouldn't it be crystal marrow or something?
Exactly, Paimon.
Whoa! Jingshin? Paimon was expecting to find Sango pearls. This box is packed so tight, it looks like it could burst. Let's see what's inside. Huh? What are all these plants and flowers? Oh, there's a small note here.
A torn bill. The handwriting has been smudged by water stains, making it difficult to read. Only a faint outline of the words Foreign Trade Association can be seen at the signature.
So, did you find anything?
Wow, look at all the Jingshin! And glaze lilies too! There are also tons of other plants and flowers Paimon doesn't know here. Weird.
These are valuable raw ingredients for producing medicine. If these few crates were to be imported from Rito, the price would be jaw-dropping. On top of that, these items seem to lack a tax clearance certificate, meaning that they were most likely smuggled. Yes, very interesting.
They're
Now,
getting
where
smuggled
did the
goods from the
get these
Nobushi.
goods? How about you? Did you find anything else?
There is a bill here addressed to the Foreign Trade Association.
Foreign Trade Association? I've never heard of such an organization in Rito. And if it's regarding foreign trade, then smuggling is an even more likely possibility. All right. In which case, I have a rough hypothesis. First, we...
Huh? Who goes there?
Oh no, we've been spotted!
Huh? Wait, Captain? Is that you?
Oh, so it's you, Captain. You had me worried there. We almost mistook you for bandits. Captain, do you remember us? During the war, I was in the field hospital with Masashi. Teppei brought you to see us and helped find medicine for us.
Yeah, I remember. Rip Teppei.
Hey, come on now. The captain wouldn't forget.
Rip Teppei.
I gotta tell you, Captain, we all miss you. We haven't seen you ever since the end of the war. When we heard that you were coming here, we just assumed you were only going to see General Goro and Her Excellency. The guys are all really hoping to see you.
How have y'all been?
We're fine. You don't have to worry about us, Captain.
No, you're not fine. Captain, You may not be aware, but Masashi previously fainted on the front lines. The doctor thought that it might be a neurological condition caused by overstimulated emotions. It's pretty serious.
Oof.
According to the doctor, if it hadn't been for the medication he's been taking, he would have developed dementia. And that was assuming the best case scenario.
Sounds
You're
like
one to talk.
Sounds like a
I
lie.
forget why I fainted in the first place. It's because I heard that you got yourself killed by an arrow. I couldn't handle all the emotion. Later, I found out that he'd been shot in the buttocks and it was only a mild injury. I had an emotional breakdown for nothing.
What do you mean for nothing? I got shot not by one, but 2 arrows in a row. The first arrow was to the left cheek, and the second arrow was also to the left. And
double
because
left
the arrows
cheek.
were poisonous, the wound still hasn't completely healed yet. I have to apply ointment every day, and I'm constantly worried it might reopen while I sleep.
Look on the bright side. At least we're still alive.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But enough about us. What brings you here, Captain?
Tell me about these goods.
Oh, these goods were all seized from the hands of Nobushi and treasure hoarders. Todoroki was the one who provided us with the intel. He mentioned there were bandits here and there, so we went and took care of them while also confiscating
Sounds
the
like
goods.
he knows.
By the way, Captain, you
And
still
just
haven't met Todoroki, have you?
Twisted way of
He's
smuggling.
the one we're working for now. Her Excellency recently announced plans to stimulate the economy and created the caravans, with Todoroki at the helm.
Yeah, he's proven to be quite capable. Even though he was just a farmer before, he's now successfully running the caravans. And his 2 sons are also our brothers in arms. Both received a special medal of honor from General Goro, which is quite remarkable, don't you think?
So, as injured veterans, we've been reassigned to Todoroki. He's the one who gives us orders and pays our salaries now. What do they call that again?
It's called changing careers, dummy.
Ah, right. Changing careers. Anyway, I think the whole caravan thing is wonderful. Our region wasn't very prosperous to begin with, and the land can't grow any crops. We have to pay a hefty price just to get basic food from outside. I can't even imagine trying to maintain and feed an army like we did during the war.
I see. I think I understand the general situation now. May I ask where the apprehended criminals are?
Oh, and you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend of mine.
Ah, I see. The captain's friend. It should be okay to tell you then. We apprehended all the culprits and escorted them to a temporary location not far from here. Unfortunately, Masashi and I have other duties tonight and won't be able to take you there. Why don't you wait for a moment and I'll find someone else to show you the way.
It's alright, you can return to your duties. We'll find the way ourselves.
I'm pretty sure I've already got a grasp on what's going on. All I need now is to confirm it with the apprehended bandits. Let's go. Are you
We're actually
still a little
following him.
confused? Let me help connect the dots. This whole thing was actually quite similar to a case I once worked on previously. It was a case involving the trade of prohibited items, and they employed an old trick to execute the deal. The culprit would first go strolling down the street until they knocked over a pedestrian.
Oh no, he spoke too fast.
Sir, please forgive us, sir. We are nothing more than petty thieves.
Sir, what do I look like? A commissioner? Does my friend here look like a commissioner to you?
Officer!
First, I'm gonna need to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Go ahead, ask anything.
The soldiers discovered many valuable goods in your camp. The goods don't appear to be from around here, so the question is, where did they come from?
Oh, the goods? Right, we picked them up at the beach.
You sound like you're lying.
You picked them up.
Well, no, we, actually stole them.
Be honest now. Tell me the whole story.
Yes, sir. I mean, officer. We took those goods from a small merchant ship just off the beach, but we didn't exactly steal them. You see, the ship's guards all took off running the moment they saw us. They abandoned the goods, and we simply came and picked them up. But Next thing we know, a group of soldiers arrives and we're all apprehended. Talk about bad luck. We didn't even have a chance to stash away the goods before we got caught.
You say that the merchant ship's guards fled without putting up a fight. You expect me to believe that?
We just assumed they were scared witless and didn't have the guts to fight. I'm not bragging or anything, but our boss is pretty intimidating. With his massive muscle and strength, he could scare anyone.
You really expect us to believe all this?
No, you gotta believe me. Just the other day, we scared off an entire squad of soldiers. When they noticed us, they went running and dropped their goods. I swear. I still remember seeing tons of Songo pearls and crystal marrow on that load. All nice and shiny, too. Whew, it was amazing. Unfortunately, a bunch of pirates came later and snatched those goods. It just happened that our boss had diarrhea that day and couldn't hold off the pirates.
What is the story?
Wait a tick. Pirates?
Yep, no doubt about it. They came on a massive ship, and their captain was a pretty lady with an eye patch. We had no idea how powerful she was. It was like boom, boom, thud. Only took 3 hits before she knocked out the boss.
A pretty lady with an eye patch?
Oh. Does this description remind you of someone, Paimon?
No! Doesn't remind Paimon of anyone.
Okay. And how about you?
Come to think of it, all pirates wear eye patches, so...
Really? Okay, I'll take that as a no, then. It appears that the situation is just as I suspected. Todoroki is striking a shady deal with a group of pirates, while General Goro appears to be assisting with the cover-up.
What? How could that be?
Todoroki said that he'd be going to Sangonomiya early tomorrow morning to get Goro's instructions before the caravan leaves. Now is the time to address any doubts you may have. Tomorrow morning will be our moment to confront them. Hopefully, my final question will be answered then as well.
Final question?
The question of what important thing this island is missing. I can feel some connection to the question in Goro, Todoroki, and even to Kuda and Masashi. Hopefully, we'll finally have an answer tomorrow. Let's get some rest. I'll see you at Sangonomiya tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go see the Mario movie, so I gotta go for now. But I will probably be back later where I will probably finish off Hazo's hangout event, and then I will do Farazan's. At least that's probably what I'll do. I don't know 100% yet. I'll do something when I get home, probably. But thanks so much for